light. That's ominous start. Sorry about the glare. Probably have a glare. Hi, 619 Nerd. Sorry about that. And we're gonna be talking about WrestleMania 28 that happened yesterday. February, April 1st, 2012. This is really good start to this review already. I am the 619 Nerd, Jesse Green. Hopefully you guys can see me. Alright. Hair in my eyes. I took a quick shower right after Raw, which I'm going to do after this review. Anyways, the first match of the night was the World Heavyweight title between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. So, to start off, we have a title match. And, granted, I was in a chat room talking to others who were watching too. And if I wasn't watching him and AJ kiss, I would have missed the whole match. Because, yeah, it took 18 seconds. A bro kick to Daniel's face. Sheamus wins. And that's how we open WrestleMania. What? So, I'm gonna give it a 0.5 stars out of 5, I guess. Yeah, that's sad how that one happened. I wanted Sheamus to win, but not like that. Anyways, the next one, Kane versus Randy Orton. Now this one was actually a good match. Both of them did their alls to a good match, and as the crowd was getting into it, Kane wins by a choke slamming from the top rope, even after you got RKO. Kane wins the match. I'm happy. I'm gonna give it a 3 stars. For a very good, underrated match. Really, there was no real build-up for this one. Please, hopefully you guys can see me. You got Cody Rhodes versus Big Show for the, okay, maybe this would be better. I don't know. Sorry. You got Cody Rhodes versus Big Show for the Intercontinental Champion. And back in the day, even till recently, the Intercontinental Championship meant something. Now it's nothing. It's a worthless champion, but Big Show gets the win by knocking him out. Big Show was crying because this is the first real singles match. Cody Rhodes got the heat for showing all Big Show's failures, like the sumo wrestling, Floyd Mayweather, stuff like that. Him not even being at WrestleMania at the what is it, restaurant right at Times Square. So yeah, so good one. It's a 2.5 for me. Not really care. And then the next one is the Divas match. Kelly and Rhea Menounos versus Beth and Eve. Which I don't understand why Natalia wasn't in this, but anyway, I thought actually the ones I wanted, Kelly and Maria won, because if Snooki could win last year, Maria could win this year, so I was happy that they won. It was not a bad match either. It's not too long, but not too short, and it had a good story to it, so I give it a 2.5. Yeah, I gave it 2.5, yeah. Alright, the next one really should have been the main event. You got Triple H, The Game, versus The Undertaker, as they call it, the end of the era match, which, frankly, it was not. You still have Kane, you still have Chris Jericho, you got Big Show, and Mark Henry. All of them are still in the WWE from the Attitude Era, but they call it the end of an era match. No. Maybe it could be Undertaker's last match. I think Triple H could still wrestle, but not the end of the era. But anyways, this was the match of the night. There was quite a few times even in the chat room, I said, "Holy shit!" All the chair shots, the ring posts getting involved. Even HBK, who was the special referee, super kick Taker and Triple H pedigreed them. I said, "Oh fuck, it's gonna end," but he kicked out. And then Undertaker tombstones Triple H, gets the win. Granted, it's a Hell in a Cell match, and only in the beginning they used it, but it's still a great match. I'm going to give it a 5 stars. That one's the match of the night. And this is the next match, which was a filler match. I told you at my nerd chat, I didn't care. I knew somebody was going to get screwed. And it happened. Eve screws Zack Ryder, Mr. Woo Woo Woo. And then Miz used his finisher, and then the Team Johnny Laurinaitis, who can't talk, Mr. Marlboro Man, is now the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown, which tonight he already inserted his authority already. But anyways, and then Eve kicks Zack Ryder right in the nuts, which was funny. I kind of agree, it was kind of funny. But yeah, I don't care. It was a 0.5 match. It was a filler match just to get to the 2 main events. So next is Chris Jericho, the Y2J, or I don't even know if he goes by Y2J anymore, but Chris Jericho versus CM Punk, the best in the world versus best of the world. And for the last couple weeks, Chris Jericho has been talking about CM Punk's family. He's a bastard. His father's a drunk. His sister's on drugs. Stuff like that. Even then, he went a little over the line. But we've seen this before apparently in Ring of Honor, which I never watched. But apparently they did the same thing with him in Ring of Honor with somebody else. But the match was great. They had finisher hold, the Walls of Jericho, the Anaconda Vice, another Walls of Jericho, the Code Breaker, Go to Sleep, or something like that with CM Punk's finisher, and CM Punk retained the title. Please tell me this is still recording. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see no red thing anymore, so I thought it was over. Anyways. So, yeah. So, I give that 4.5. It was the second great match. And then, right after that, Brothers Clay came out. He started dancing with his mamas. More mamas came out. It was filler. I don't care. And then, P. Diddy comes out. He announces, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, who I've never heard of. Sorry. Or the other guy. I don't even remember who the other guy is. Sorry. Not my cup of tea. Didn't care. Just get on to the main event. In the main event, we had a year-long hype. It did not live up to the hype. It should not be the main event. It should have been Undertaker and Triple H. I don't know. They didn't show me anything we haven't seen before. Now, don't get me wrong. Rock still had it. Even though he kind of got winded. But he hasn't been wrestling for a long time. So he got winded. He was sweating. There's a couple of mess-ups in the match. Oh, and speaking of mess-ups, before I forget, the pyro wouldn't work right. The crowd was not as into it as it should be. It's WrestleMania. They should have been popping. Now, granted, they popped all through Undertaker and afterward, but CM Punk and Jericho should have had that heatness again. Yeah. So, basically, Rock wins, which I kind of saw happening. It was in Miami. No way he was going to lose. So, it's not the best WrestleMania I've ever seen, but considerably, it's not the worst either. So, I'm going to give it 8 for the Triple H and the Hell in a Cell match. That one and the CM Punk and Jericho. That was the two matches that really stuck out of all of them. Even though I did like Kane winning, it still wasn't the best match. What they did to Daniel Bryan in the beginning kind of sucked the air out of the place. Even though during the King match they would chant Daniel Bryan, but still, it's an 8 maybe. It's not the worst, not the best, but that's my opinion. This is the 619 Nerd. I'll be right back with my Raw review. I'll be right back.